everyone, so today I'm going to be doing this look right here, which is just your basic smoky eye. So if you want to know how to do it, keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing is applying a base, and this is PaintPot by MAC. And this is just a flesh tone color, and I'm going to apply this all over the lid, and this is going to cancel out any redness that naturally occurs. It's also going to make sure that these shadows adhere better and they're more opaque, and it's going to prevent creasing and all of that. Then once that's applied, I'm going to take just a concealer and I'm going to define my brows with this. So just taking a concealer brush, I'm just going to apply it directly underneath the brow and then blend it out with my finger. This is not something that you need to do, but it's something I like to do on occasion. It can help you just not, it can then cancel out having to define your brows with a pencil or shadow later on. Then what I'm going to do is I'm taking Brule by MAC, and this is just another extra measure thing that I like to do. And on a fluffy angled brush, I'm going to apply that where the concealer meets the PaintPot. This is just going to help things blend out and make for a smoother transition. This is the Storm palette by Sleek Makeup, and I'm going to take the lightest brown, or the lightest matte brown in the palette. And with a dome blending brush, I'm just going to apply that just above the crease slightly and blend it out. I like to apply all of my shadows for a smoky eye with a blending brush because it just makes sure that everything's blended as you go. It's just easier for me that way, but whatever's easiest for you. Then with that same brush, what I'm going to take is the darkest brown in the palette. I'm hitting pan so bad. And I'm going to apply that right on the crease and blend it. Once you've made sure everything is blended out well, I'm just taking a cream eyeliner, and this is Maybelline Eyestudio in Black is Black. And I'm taking a pointed eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to apply a thin line to my upper lash line. And this is just going to make sure that the darkest part is at the lash line, and then you blend out the black. So now I'm taking the black from the Sleek palette, and this is really pigmented, so I don't like to use too much of it, but I'm just taking a angled brush and I'm going over the top of that just to set it, and then I'm going to take, I got some on my nose, so I just like to use it there to make sure that it's an opaque black. And then I'm going to take Carbon by MAC, which is, for me, is a lot easier to work with and blend out. And I'm just taking a more dense blending brush, and I'm going to apply that over the top and just start blending it towards the crease and just above the crease slightly. So once it's all nicely blended out, what I'm going to do is I'm just taking the dome blending brush and the darkest brown and just reapplying that to make sure that there's no harsh lines and everything's blended nicely. I just am really adamant that I don't want any creases or any marks in the blend. After I've done this, I'm going to clean up with a wipe, and I didn't apply my foundation because of the fallout. So that's what I'm cleaning up now. And after I've done this, I kind of leave the eyes for a minute and do my foundation, which I did off camera, and then I pick up where I left off. So now what I'm taking is Vanilla by MAC, and I'm going to apply this just on the brow bone for a highlight, and then into the inner corner as well. Just for an added hint of shine, I'm taking the lightest shimmery color of the Storm palette, and I'm just going to apply that to the inner tear duct. Just that inner corner, it brightens up the eye and just adds a little bit of a sparkle. And then I'm taking Carbon again on that angled brush, and I'm just going to apply that on the lash line and just smudge it out with my finger. Okay, so you're coming towards the end, so now I'm just applying a black Kohl pencil. This is just one by DesignerBrands, but it seems to hold quite well against my watery eyes. So once you've applied your Kohl pencil, I like to apply it pretty dark. It just kind of adds to that smoldering look. Then apply your mascara. You can apply false lashes if you like. I don't think false lashes suit my eyes though, so it's completely up to you. So that is the look completed. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you found it helpful. If you have any comments or questions, put them down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!